Halloween. Okay, so yes, it is Halloween. I did want to do more Halloween content. Like, I was gonna rank all the Halloween heist episodes of Brooklyn Nine-Nine, but I did not end up doing that. And then I was gonna rank all the Halloween episodes of Modern Family, but I had that idea like 4 days before Halloween. And I thought, you know what? I'm not gonna get all these watched and ready in time, so why do it at all? But then I thought, what horror movie franchises have I seen? None. Well, actually, one. The Fear Street Trilogy, which I shall be ranking today. Actually, I have like a whole list of Halloween content that I wanted to do. I was originally going to do a Halloween parody song today, but I decided no, that because I had the lyrics written out and I figured, oh, these lyrics are they were not good. But yeah, the Nightmare Before Christmas review that I did with Critical Crouton, that was planned, and that turned out very nicely. But as for today, I figured, you know what, why not rank the Fear Street Trilogy? I plan on doing that in July, but, you know, the last movie in the trilogy came out the same day as Black Widow, and I wanted to do an MCU ranking much more than Fear Street, and then the finale of Loki was like the week after that, so it just kind of all piled up, and I ended up not doing it, so doing it here now on Halloween Day. So you know what? Yeah, let's just. I mean, the trilogy doesn't really have anything to do with Halloween, but it's a horror movie franchise, so why not? Let's do this. In last place is Fear Street Part 3, 1666. So this movie is kind of, well, it literally is just a prequel to the entire franchise. The first half is, and then the second half is Fear Street Part 1, 1994, Part 2. So it's both a prequel to the franchise and a sequel to the first movie. And that kind of results in it feeling a little bit uneven at times. Not really all the time, because, you know, the first half is completely different from the second half. And the second half is good. It's about as good as the first movie in the franchise. I think the twist involving a certain character actually worked pretty well. I did not see it coming. And, I mean, there were plenty of red herrings up. And, yeah, it was a good twist and a really, really solid second act. Well, second half. And the first half is also there. It really, really, really drags. Like, it really drags. It goes so unbelievably slowly, and I was very, very bored during many, many parts of it. And it's easily the most forgettable aspect of the whole franchise, because I remember most of the first and second movies and half of this one, but this whole flashback thing, it's just dumb and long and boring. Like, for one, they easily could have pulled it off in like 25 minutes if they had to. In fact, they should have done that, but they didn't have enough material in the second half, so, and otherwise it wouldn't be like I don't know if it was mandated to be like an hour 50 minutes, but it seems that way because they extended this flashback out for an unbelievably long period of time. And then there's the whole thing, like, why did they have the entire cast come back to play technically different characters who have the exact same personalities, only for them to go through the exact same story? Like, is it not just a little bit odd that the main character, Dina, has, like, the exact same thing happen to her as this Sarah Fear person? Like, I mean, it turns out that Sarah Fear was not a witch, and that she was, in fact, hanged for being a lesbian. I mean, that makes sense because it was 1666. But Like, that's just the same thing as what happened in 1994. So it doesn't make sense why they would just do the exact same thing that they did in 1994. And it just so happens that this Sarah Fear person had basically the same thing happen to her as Dina. Aside from the hanging part, but that's a whole separate thing. And like, why did they have the actress who played Dina play Sarah Fear? It's confusing. And it's weird. Like, why didn't they have the actress who played Sarah Fear in like those very brief flashback shots in the first two movies be Sarah Fear? Like, that is, why would Dina be in place of the actual Sarah Fear? And like, I don't know if all these people in this flashback are actually, I don't know if they actually look like the characters that were in the original movie, or if that's just Dina's imagination. If it is just Dina's imagination, then that's fine. But if it's not, then it's a little odd how all of these characters have descendants that look exactly like them. That is not how these things work. It's like I can sort of buy it when it happens in Back to the Future, but like, come on, this is insane. This is like every single character from the franchise up to this point looking exactly the same. I do not know. So I don't know if I'd say I didn't like this movie, because I liked some parts of it. And I don't know if I'd say it was a disappointment, because I don't like love the trilogy or anything, so I don't feel like this crushed my soul, because it was kind of a disappointing conclusion. But as a conclusion, it was a little bit disappointing because of all the things I just mentioned. So yeah, it is easily my least favorite of the franchise. Number 2, Fear Street Part 1, 1994. It was good. It was solid. Solid slasher movie. I think the main characters are fun and engaging, sort of, to some extent. I like the characters in the second one more, but these guys are fine. They're okay. The one problem that I had with this movie is Dina herself. I like the character, kind of. She's fine. She's a solid lead for this franchise. But I don't know. It's just something that's off about her. I don't know if it's the performance or something in the writing, but I don't know. I just didn't connect with her as much as the others. But everything else in this movie is cool. The kills are fun and gory and gross at times, like with the bread slicer thing. That was... I did not see that coming. Like, I thought all these main characters were gonna be okay, but no, apparently not. Yeah, I think it sets up an interesting mythology in this world. The rivalry between the towns of Shadyside and Sunnyvale, I think, is honestly kind of stupid, and it feels like a tired trope, and I don't know, it feels like if these people from Shadyside feel like the people from Sunnyvale don't like them, why don't they just move to Sunnyvale? What's up with that? And why would you name a town Shadyside and then another one Sunnyvale? And Sunnyvale just happens to be like this perfect town. It's dumb. I don't like it. But otherwise the movie is good. Maya Hawke is in it. I like Maya Hawke. She's great in Stranger Things, and she's good in this for the one scene she was in, and she dies. Yeah, it's a good movie. It's all right. Good opener for the franchise, but easily number 1, Fear Street Part 2, 1978. This one it was just fun. It was a lot more fun than the first one, and definitely more fun than the third one. It was easily the most suspenseful in the trilogy by far. Like, I think it has easily the best killer, like, because you know this dude. Like, you see him before he's turned into a killer, and it's like, oh man, this dude was nice, now he's killing people. And I don't know, I think the characters are the best in this one. Like, I like Sadie Sink. She was excellent in Stranger Things as well. Um, I really enjoyed the bond between her and her sister, and the other characters, like this Alice chick. She was pretty fun. I liked how she kind of wallowed in disappointment and despair for the whole movie, and then she kind of regained her strength and kind of got awesome by the end. And the same case for this Cindy Berman. Like, she was cool. The setting is just really fun in this movie, more so than the town and the school and the general store where the first movie was set, and more than the mall where the third one was set. Wait a second. The first and third movies just copied Stranger Things for the final setting. How did I not get that before? I don't know. Anyways, but yeah, the summer camp here, it feels more, I don't want to say original, but at least it's not ripping off Stranger Things. That's what I mean. I think there's some really cool moments of revenge. The kills in this movie are disgusting and kind of awesome. Maybe not as memorable as some of the ones in the first movie, but still really, really cool. And I don't know, the story just plays out in a more interesting and captivating way than the first two, or not the first and the third one. So yes, I really, really enjoyed this movie. It's not like top 10 of the year material. I don't even know if it's my top 20 of the year at this point. I'd have to check my list again. I've seen almost like 50 movies this year. Like, I'm gonna do a top 10 at the end of the year, and a bottom 5. Oh, am I gonna do a bottom 5? And while I had complaints about Fear Street Part 3, it is nowhere near the bottom 5. Oh, I'm going to ravage those movies. Anyway, so yes, the Fear Street Trilogy is fun. It is not great. It's not like great cinematic material or anything. But they were fun movies. I enjoyed them. And I enjoyed the second one the most. So, yeah, that might just be because it has Sadie Sink, and she's a really good actress. But I don't know. So, yes, I enjoyed this trilogy. What did y'all think of this trilogy? Rank them in the comments. Remember to like and subscribe. I'd like to thank you all for watching, and keep calm and watch on.